Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Chill English channel. And we're really happy you're here with us for another gentle lesson today.
We're focusing on simple and useful English for the train station because travel becomes much easier when your questions are clear and calm.
Before we start, remember to subscribe so you can keep learning with us and enjoy relaxed lessons that help your English grow steadily.
Train stations can feel busy, but with a few short expressions, you can move through them with confidence and stay comfortable as you travel.
One of the first things you may need is to ask for the correct platform. And one easy question is, "Excuse me, where is platform 2?"
That question is polite and simple, and most people at a station understand it quickly, even if the place feels loud or crowded.
If you know the platform but want to confirm, you can ask, "Is this the platform for the northbound train?" Which keeps things clear.
Checking your direction is important, and small questions like that help you avoid confusion and keep your trip smooth from the start.
Sometimes you may want to know when the train arrives, so you can use, "What time does the next train get here?" which works everywhere.
You might also say, "Does this train stop at Greenfield?" which is helpful when you want to reach a specific station on the route.
When you need a ticket, you can ask, "Where can I buy a ticket?" And this simple question guides you toward the right counter fast.
Travelers often need extra options, so you can also say, "Do you sell day passes here?" which is great for busy sightseeing days.
If you feel unsure about the direction, you can ask, "Am I going the right way?" which invites a friendly and helpful answer.
And when you want even clearer guidance, you can try, "Could you show me the correct platform?" which people understand easily.
Many learners worry about announcements, so a helpful phrase is, "Can you repeat that, please?" when things sound unclear or fast.
For deeper understanding, you might ask, "What does that announcement mean?" which keeps you informed without feeling stressed.
If someone speaks too quickly, you can always say, "Can you speak more slowly?" and most people adjust without any trouble.
These expressions make travel calmer, and they empower you to stay in control even when the station feels busy or confusing.
Let's imagine a small scene. You enter the station and want a train to the coast, but you are not sure where to go first.
You could approach an employee and ask, "Excuse me, which platform goes to the coast?" and they'll point you in the right direction.
If an announcement sounds important, you might ask someone nearby, "Did they say the train is delayed?" which keeps you updated.
People in stations usually help travelers quickly, so simple questions are enough to guide you through most situations.
When you arrive at your platform, you might check again by asking, "Is this the train to East Valley?" which prevents mistakes.
Repeating questions is fine, and checking twice helps you stay relaxed, especially when you're new to the language or the area.
If you want help during the ride, you can say, "Can you tell me when we reach Riverside?" which keeps you aware of each stop.
These small questions build your confidence, and they show that friendly communication can make travel lighter and easier.
Each phrase gives you practical support, and using them often helps you feel safe and comfortable during a busy travel day.
With practice, they become part of your natural travel habits, and you'll notice how much smoother each trip feels as you use them.
When you combine these expressions, you create short and clear conversations that help you move through the station with calm.
And once you get used to them, you'll find that travel in English feels more open, more manageable, and much less overwhelming.
Now that you've seen how useful these simple questions are, you can start listening for them the next time you watch or hear travel scenes.
You'll begin to recognize them everywhere, and hearing them often makes it easier to use them naturally when you need them.
These phrases are small, but they give you real control in a busy place, and we're excited to help you practice them gently.
As you repeat them, you'll feel more ready for real conversations, and each step will help you build stronger travel habits.
With these examples in mind, you're already more prepared for your next station visit, even if it's just a short trip across town.
And the more you try them, the more relaxed each journey becomes, because these expressions keep everything simple and friendly.
All right, now let's take the ideas from part 1 and turn them into practical steps you can use each time you visit a station.
A good way to start is by practicing how to ask for directions, because clear questions make the busy station feel easier to handle.
Try saying, "Excuse me, could you tell me which platform this train uses?" Which is short, polite, and simple to understand.
You can repeat this type of question in different ways, such as, "Is this the right platform for the southbound line?" which works well.
When you practice these lines out loud, your confidence grows, and the station feels more friendly instead of stressful or confusing.
Another helpful habit is listening for key words, because words like delay or arrival or boarding appear in many announcements.
A good exercise is to listen to a short travel clip and pause each time you hear one of these words so you can repeat them clearly.
Then you can build tiny questions around them, like, "Is the train delayed?" or "Are we boarding yet?" which help you stay informed.
If you struggle with announcements, try asking, "What did they say about this train?" which lets someone explain the message.
Simple questions like that help you stay updated, and they also create small conversations that build your speaking confidence.
Let's try a short practice scene. Imagine you're standing in a loud station and you see a screen with many destinations listed.
You want to check your route, so you ask someone, "Which train goes to Harbortown?" which helps you get the right information quickly.
The person might point at the screen and say, "It's the train on platform 4." And now you have a clearer direction to follow.
When you reach Platform 4, you can confirm by asking, "Does this train go to Harbortown?" to make sure you're in the right place.
Confirming details helps you avoid mistakes, and it keeps your travel smooth and steady, even if the station is busy or loud.
Another helpful skill is understanding simple ticket phrases, because many signs use short words like single, return, and pass.
One exercise is to match these words with your plans. For example, single when going one way and return when coming back later.
Then, try making small questions, such as, is this a single ticket? Or, do you have return tickets? Which help you talk to the staff.
If the staff member speaks quickly, you can ask, "Can you repeat that slowly?" which helps you keep the conversation clear.
Many travelers need help with prices, so you can practice, how much is the ticket to Central Station? Which is simple and useful.
To practice direction words, try using phrases like northbound, eastbound, or city line, because these appear on many signs.
You can build full questions such as, is this the northbound train? Which gives you the information you need without confusion.
Another exercise is to practice speaking with a friend or by yourself while imagining different travel situations in your mind.
For example, imagine missing a train and asking, when is the next train to River Park? Which shows calm and practical language.
You can also practice asking strangers for help in a polite way, like, "Do you know which side the train doors open on?"
Questions like that help you stay ready for small challenges during travel, and they show your growing confidence in English.
If you want to talk about your destination, you can ask, "Does this train stop near the museum?" which helps you plan the rest of your trip.
Another useful step is learning to check the time in English, because it helps you understand schedules and departure boards.
A tiny practice sentence could be, "What time do we leave?" which keeps things easy and improves your travel communication.
When you hear an announcement you don't understand, you can use, what did they say about this train? To stay informed.
And if you want reassurance, you can ask, "Is this the train to Lakeside?" because checking twice is better than getting lost.
A strong exercise is repeating the same question in different ways, which helps you sound more natural and flexible in conversation. For example, you can say, is this the right train? Or, am I on the correct train? And both work well in real travel situations.
You can also practice polite starters like, "Sorry to bother you," or "Excuse me," because they make your questions sound warmer.
A useful spoken exercise is to walk through a simple travel story, imagining yourself reading signs and asking people for help.
Each question you say out loud strengthens your comfort, and soon the station environment feels much easier to manage.
These small exercises build real skill, and doing them often makes you quicker at understanding signs, announcements, and instructions.
The more you practice, the more relaxed you become, and your confidence grows as you start using English in real travel moments.
Each short expression you learn becomes a tool you can use, and soon your travel conversations feel smooth and natural.
And once you're comfortable with these basics, you can start exploring more detailed phrases that help in deeper travel situations.
These steps prepare you for the next part of our lesson, where we'll bring everything together and add helpful tips for stronger habits.
Now, let's bring everything together and give you clear tips that make train station English easier each time you travel.
One strong habit is repeating key questions often because short and steady practice helps you speak with more comfort every day.
When you repeat a sentence like, "Where is platform 3?" many times, it becomes natural, and you can say it without fear.
Another great tip is to focus on calm breathing before speaking because a relaxed voice makes your questions sound clearer.
You can also prepare a small list of helpful phrases on your phone so you can check them quickly when the station feels loud.
A tiny list with lines like, "Is this the right train?" or "When do we leave?" can give you support during any travel moment.
Try practicing these phrases with a friend or alone by imagining a full travel scene, which helps you react faster in real life.
When you imagine people walking, announcements playing, and screens flashing, your sentences feel more connected to reality.
Another strong tip is listening for numbers, because platform numbers and times are often the most important information.
You can train your ear by repeating short clips that contain times, and this helps you understand schedules much more easily.
If announcements stress you, focus on catching just one or two key words instead of trying to understand the whole message.
Words like delay, change, boarding, or final call are usually enough to guide your next move in the station.
A simple exercise is writing your own short travel dialogues and speaking them aloud, which helps you master real phrases.
You can write scenes like asking a guard for help, checking the screen, or confirming your stop, then practice them daily.
Another helpful idea is shadowing, where you listen to a line from a video and repeat it at the same time to copy rhythm.
This makes your speech smoother, and it helps you gain confidence when talking to strangers in busy travel spaces.
If you feel nervous, remind yourself that short and polite sentences are often the clearest and easiest to understand.
People at stations are used to questions, so don't worry if you speak slowly or need to repeat something more than once.
When traveling in a new country, keep your questions simple, because simple sentences work well with many accents and speeds.
You can also practice polite starters like, "Excuse me," and "Sorry, can I ask something?" which make every question softer.
Another tip is to check signs before asking, because reading them builds your confidence and reduces stress during travel.
And if a sign is confusing, then ask someone using a simple line like, "Does this sign mean the train is late?" which is clear.
When you want help inside the train, you can say, "Can you tell me when we reach my stop?" which keeps you aware and calm.
Speaking to other passengers can also build your confidence because many travelers enjoy helping and giving directions.
If you want to improve faster, record your voice saying short questions and listen again to hear how natural you sound.
This shows you what to improve, and it helps you notice small changes that make your speaking clearer every week.
You can also build habits by practicing at home, near your door, or while walking, which trains your voice to stay steady.
Even 1 or 2 minutes a day help you grow because small practice sessions often make the biggest difference.
And remember, confidence grows when you use English in real moments, even if your sentences are simple or not perfect yet.
Each time you speak at a station, you learn something new, and these small wins help you build stronger communication skills.
When you mix these tips with the phrases we shared earlier, your travel conversations become smoother and more enjoyable.
These habits turn busy train stations into places where you feel in control, steady, and ready to communicate clearly.
We'd love to hear which phrases helped you the most today. So feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts.
And remember to subscribe so you can keep learning with us and stay motivated as your English becomes stronger and more natural.
Keep practicing gently, stay curious, and enjoy your progress as you grow more confident in every travel situation you face.